Okay, guys, we're live. Yay!
Hello, everybody. Should we give people a couple minutes to get on, or should we, what do you think here?
We'll probably wait a minute or two.
Yeah.
Someone's bound to join us.
I don't know if this hat matches this jersey.
I think you're
Or
all
this head.
As long as it matches the vibe, you're all good.
Yeah. And I brought Mini Ken Cooley.
Nice.
Aw,
Best.
let me get some names on here. I think I did something.
Minikin.
Mini Rev.
Oh, Mini Rev. That would have been better. You're right.
I just, Tony cracks me up. So Tony, God bless him, the guy's so talented. He sent me over the past couple of years, I've gotten to know Tony back and forth. We message about every day, just chatting about silly stuff. And we're kind of on that same mentality level, I guess. And so for like a year and a half or so, Tony's like, hey, I'm going to send you that. Hey, I'm going to send you that. Hey, I made this thing. It's cool. Check this out. I got a box like last week, and I still haven't posted it yet, but he made this cool, I don't even know how to, well, it was part of the mini hunt too. He made one for the mini hunt that I did with Kenai, and it's a fairy encased in a jar, like somebody went out and caught this thing, and it's insane. I can't wait to show that off.
Wow.
That sounds really cool.
But that guy is something else.
He's amazing.
He is. I hope he jumps on here, but he's out in the middle of the woods in Washington somewhere partying it up.
Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm trying to get names on everybody. I don't know why there's no names, but yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I am Rev Ken Esquire always from Bill and Ted.
Nice.
So I can't, again, I know I was talking before we got on to the live feed, but I don't think people realize like the behind the scenes stuff that happens, putting a book together, doing all the craziness that, and when Sunday and I were first talking about this, we weren't even sure we were going to do a book too. It just got to a point where like we had a lot of requests and it was great. So shout out to you guys and for doing puzzles and being just as nuts as everybody else in this group. So
it's a good card nuts.
Yeah.
Same to you. You both do a profound amount of work, and look at the awesome creation that we did.
I don't cry easy.
We couldn't do that because of y'all, or without y'all. Sorry.
No, you guys. So I've always wanted to create like a love and don't. I always joke around love and donuts community, but I think that's what we have. Like, our group, unlike a lot of the other groups, I have yet to have a mean person complaining, arguing. And my puzzle apparently sucks. Like people are
wonderful.
Wonderfully miserable. The only complaint I had one person, and I'm not calling them out because I don't think that's fair, but I had one person tell me I misquoted a song. Not that you got to look for songs or anything in my puzzle, but that I gave the wrong words. And I was quoting a different thing, a different song, if you will. And it was kind of weird because like it was a Christian song and I had never heard of. And I assured him that, hey, I assure you, this is not the song I'm quoting here. And he just, for the life of me, just didn't believe it. So God bless him.
I think that's something that we come across in puzzles sometimes too, is like someone will be like, this isn't right. And you're like, respectfully, I wrote it. So
well,
maybe it doesn't look right, but eventually you'll see it.
Well, I love being told I was wrong on what I did And I'm like, you don't even understand exactly what you got to do here. And
Exactly.
so I don't know. I had George and I were talking back and forth a while back about, how I had somebody that was completely wrong and just argued with me. And he was like, well, welcome to the club. So, because if anybody gets crap for that, it's definitely him.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
so well, first, I don't want to take over the whole conversation here, but that's what I do, apparently. I want to start off. The reason why I wanted to get this stream going tonight was so that people can kind of hear stuff about how you guys created your puzzles, stuff about just what your thought process is on all that stuff. But Sunday asked me to kind of see if everybody could raise a glass. And I'd like to make a quick toast here to fellow Goonies, to friends, to old friends and new friends, and to this gosh darn community. You guys, authors and people who are doing the puzzles, anytime you guys post something, I figured this out, I worked this, I'm on the leaderboard, I got to tell you, it warms all of our hearts.
Mhm.
And I cannot wait for you guys to read book 2 and go, I made the leaderboard, I'm on the leaderboard, and we'll make it worth your while. And I promise you, book 2 is so effing cool that you will love it. And we still have some puzzles on book 1. But here's a toast to the community that we've created, that Sunday had a vision, and God bless you all. I love you all. I really do. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Yeah.
Or as we say, Chinjan.
Mm.
So I'm going to shut up for a minute. You guys are all you're like, no, he's not. Well, one of the pleasures I really enjoy of when Sunday was like, hey, can you help out and take over some of this stuff and kind of do that, was creating the mini hunts and just being the wise ass every week when somebody would solve a puzzle or whatever. But I think people are probably sick of me at this point. So I think, I doubt it. I think we should go through the room and you guys should introduce yourselves and you guys should tell us, 5 minutes about your puzzle or whatever's on your mind. We like to know.
Yep.
I like to know.
Who's going first?
So whoever wants to go.
I'll jump in there. Let's go the new kid.
Yes.
Yeah, new kid.
That's
She's-
you, Erica.
So, before we get started, because I remember I told you I'd shut up in a minute. Erica has been a part of the groups, the secret groups and anniversary hunt groups and all of that stuff. Erica lives, 30 minutes from me, right?
Yeah.
We met the first time this past year. I was so floored, and when we met, we were just yapping. I told her some of my theories about the secret and vice versa. And it is an honor and a privilege to introduce everybody to Erica, and because I knew she'd be perfect for this book. So I'll shut up.
Well, to follow that, if you would have told me 2 years ago that Rev Ken would have made that speech, it probably would have sent me into a spiral. And then I remember at one point I said if I ever saw Sunday at Walmart, I would I can't remember the exact words. I won't repeat it on this live. I would freak out. And what's cool is like these people who were the ones I look up to are now my daily friends. Like Lindsay and I, like we also bond over the secret, and like we're all starting to get. I'm looking down at y'all. We're starting to get to know each other and stuff. So to follow that, it's just as much of a privilege to be here because I looked up to you guys. I'm 30 years old. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but y'all were like idols, and now we're just hanging. what a privilege. Like,
Oh,
anywho, so sappy stuff over. I'll tell you about the puzzle. You guys just do so much, and what an opportunity. It's so fun. So I did Pixelia, and I did it because I tried Vault 1. And if you notice, I am not on the leaderboard. I am not good at puzzles. So I do web design and stuff like that. It's a new trade I just graduated from college on. And so I wanted to kind of combine the two, learn new stuff, and test my skills on that. And so they're just little mini games that help you with the basics of finding patterns and dead ends and recognizing things of repetition. And I'll stop there. I'm going to give too much away, but it's just basics. Mine's so easy, but it kind of gets you into like the small things you need to know to do like other puzzles too. So
It's really
That's my-
beautifully done, though.
Mhm.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm proud of it. It came out so well. And there are ways to cheat. And I'll look at all of you dead in the face. I'm a new designer, but I know that you guys are gonna cheat. Do it. That's the point. Like, do it. If you're smart enough to figure it out, hopefully I'll have 100 of y'all filling it like finished. So good luck. I really wish the best.
so how does that work? Are you doing prizes with the book, or what
I
are
have
you
two.
offering?
I have two. I have a first and second place prize. Those are going to be $25 Amazon gift cards. And then after that, just because I like prizes where everyone wins. If you work hard, if you figure it out, you should get something. So it's just a small little like sticker. And I think I'm going to do these little fairies, but I know for a fact I got your stickers all printed, ready to go. But everyone gets a little something. So
Oh, that's awesome.
for a year.
Makes the best stickers too. So worth solving the puzzle just for the stickers.
Yeah.
It was actually that started off because I do a lot of logos and stuff. So if you're a graphic designer, steal this from me. It's like 25 cents to go to Walmart and get that sticker paper we all used back in the 90s, print the stuff out, cut it out, and that's what you put in your thank you card. And boy, have I gotten so many calls back just from 25 cents worth of stickers.
Nice.
Smart.
That's awesome.
Always say thank you. Let's see. I
We had a
nominate Ken to go. Or wait, what?
We had a shout out for Stacy next.
Go Stacy.
No pressure.
Yeah, it's fun, right? I usually hide behind the Discord name, so having a face to the name is fun for me as well. So there you go.
So we want to learn about your puzzle.
Mine now?
Yeah.
What can I say without giving too much away? I'll first shout out to Tony, who was gracious enough to donate his time to add some artwork, because I tend to be quite a linear thinker, and so my artwork skills are tremendously lacking compared to some of the brilliant people in this group. So Tony was kind enough to help me out and make my puzzle a little bit more visually appealing. That being said, I think it's fun what you can do with some really simple things and the directions that you can take it in, and still the rabbit holes that people can fall into when you think like you've put some pretty like good guardrails in place in terms of where people should progress. And it's fun to see how people completely turn it around and solve it in ways you weren't expecting. I had that with the puzzle last year, and people came up with the right answers and just got there in a much different way. So it's super fun for me to see that process and how people just think differently and still can arrive at the same answer. And yeah, that was really cool. So I hope people enjoy what I put together this year.
Oh, I think they will. Absolutely. Well, Sunday asked a question that was like, what did you learn from doing these puzzles? Or I'm not wording that correctly. But was there something that you took away from puzzle 1 that you kind of, when you created it, that you changed to do puzzle 2? Was there any, was there growth, I guess is what I'm trying to ask?
For me, yes, I wanted to make sure that even if you didn't follow the progression that I was thinking of, or if you didn't solve the parts in order that I thought people would solve the parts in order, that they could still make progress and arrive at the end. So I tried to make the path kind of, you didn't have to choose the exact path that I followed. You can still make progress, and you can make progress and jump around and think about it a little bit differently. So yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's awesome. Where are you based out of?
I'm in Canada, so yeah. Looking out my window to a bunch of snow right now.
Can I ask you, if we move there, can we get health care? That's all I want.
Yeah, depending on, for sure.
Where, not to say, hey, but where in Canada?
I'm in Calgary. I don't mind saying that. Yeah.
Okay.
Western Canada. So
Very cool.
yeah, it'll take a while for everything to get delivered to me. I'll probably receive the book like way after everybody else receives it, but it will get here eventually. So
Are you guys, is the Post on strike still, or is that done?
they are, but it's kind of like a work to rule situation. So we are getting mail, but just it'll arrive eventually.
We're going to have to send you a digital or something.
Right. Well, I mean, I've got the digitals, but still, there's something about holding the book in your hand, right?
Very true. Very true. I'm glad you're on board too. That's Canada. We're international, baby.
We have an international book.
International. We had a guy who a while back, when we did the not Mind Games, the Code Bar with James. Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? Robert Jenner. I apologize. We had a guy from Australia who won the book, and then of course to mail something to Australia costs like $8,000 or something along those lines. But I sent him, okay, maybe a little less, but I sent him the book, and he started solving stuff too, and he was one of the guys who helped with solve that mini hunt. So we are totally international at this point. We are stinking cool. So
Cheers.
So who wants to go next?
I will. I'm Chantel. I'm part of Find Nobody's Treasure. We have 2 puzzles in the vault too. Our main one that we initially did for the book is in story format, and it's kind of like a novella, so I apologize. I asked Sunday to put it at the end of the book, so I was like, we're going to scare people off if they open it, and they're like, why is this one puzzle like 1 million pages? But that was really fun for me to write. It's very linear, kind of has to be done in order type of thing, but I really like writing. So to put a puzzle within a story was a lot of fun, and hopefully it will be fun to solve, like frustrating fun, but fun. And then our other puzzle was something that actually, I took a puzzle that we did from a previous treasure hunt and changed it completely. But it still has like the bare bones of that puzzle. And it's much more beginner friendly. Hopefully people will sit down and like work through that one with like their kids or their friends or something, just a little more whimsical. But yeah, we do, Find Nobody's Treasure does boots on ground treasure hunts in the Massachusetts area. And we actually have one coming up on December 13th. If you want to look us up on Facebook, or Find Nobody's Treasure, and find all that information up there.
Are they, because again, I'm a former, well, I shouldn't say former, but I grew up in Connecticut. So I'm big New England punk. Are all of yours boots on the ground hunts?
So we always advertise whatever they're going to be. Typically, they have all been boots on the ground in one component or another. We did one called the 12 Days of Treasure, which was 12 days of virtual puzzles. And then the final puzzle led you to a boots on ground location to get the treasure. And so over the course of the 12 days, we just kind of like wheedled out parts of the state that it wasn't in, which was a lot of fun. And I do keep talking about doing a completely virtual one. So hopefully someday.
That's awesome. I'll get back to Stacy in a minute, but what is your prize that you're offering for the puzzles?
So for the stitching game, which is our story puzzle, we have a rather large brass camel. People always ask about the camel. When when we participate in treasure hunts, people kept like getting frustrated with my husband because he will just keep going until the hunt is done. He doesn't stop for breaks. He doesn't stop for food. He doesn't stop for water. He was military. He's just going to go. He's like, I'll camp out in the woods. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. And so people would get mad and they'd be like, I need to pee. And this guy's over here like 20 steps ahead of me. Is he a robot? Like, what is going on? And I made a joke that he was like a camel. And so people started calling him Camel Man. And now, I don't know, camels are just our thing, I guess.
That is freaking awesome.
Have, vault coins for second and third place on that one. And for Forest Mischief, we'll have coins as well.
So the brass camel, if you're a treasure hunting knucklehead, that sounds like something I would want.
Yeah.
That's
it's just one of those cool things that you can put on your mantle and people will be like, why? And you'll be like, I want it. And it's just cool.
Like Mini Rev.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a cool story. It's a cool, I don't know, discussion starter.
Heck yeah. So, and I apologize, just getting back to Stacy real quick. What is your prize for your book?
It's a mystery prize. So it's, I'll say it's over $100 value for the first place finisher, and then $25 prize for second, and then runner-up coins as well. Yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't wait to, like, my favorite part is when people solve these and then they get the prize and they post it on there that like, oh my God, this is an actual thing. So like when Sunday and I were originally talking about it, we really just wanted to create something that had, you know, everybody could find their treasure. And I think it's so cool. Like the brass camel, holy crap. That sounds amazing to me. That's like Daniel had a puzzle in the last book that was the Cross of Cardosia or whatever. And he was giving out like Tony and him built these crosses. And I love stuff like that. So I can't. Chantel, what part of Massachusetts are you guys in? And
we're
you don't
we're in northeastern Massachusetts, kind of.
I was going to say, don't be specific. But
yeah, kind of closer to New Hampshire.
Okay, so you're like above Springfield type?
Definitely, far east of Springfield.
Gotcha.
We have oceans.
My wife and I, our first date was at Norman Rockwell's museum and Yankee Candle.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So I love that store. Oh my God. You
can't
get me out of there.
I think I still have sensory overload from this smell.
We actually skip over the candles entirely. I go specifically for all of their like Christmas and Halloween village pieces. Oh my God, you can't drag me away.
That's funny. That is so funny. Well, I'm glad both of you guys are on board with the books again, because you guys make them special and bring legitimacy to us. So I really appreciate that.
We're like the least legitimate people ever, but thank you for saying it.
I disagree. I think I'm the least legitimate. A couple years back, I was working a puzzle. There was a mini hunt that was going on. I think Sunday created the mini hunt. And I get this text that's like, hey, you want to work together on this mini hunt? And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of know this chick, if you will. But I'm super excited to hear about Lindsay's puzzle. Lindsay and I work different puzzles. We chat all the time now, and she is just a professional smarty pants, for lack of a better word. So that's totally true. So we want to hear about your puzzle. What is going on there?
Okay, so I will say that this is the first puzzle I have ever made by myself. So I'm very excited about it. I feel like it's probably on the easier side. So I'm hoping that like some of the newbies who maybe can't do all of the harder ones can look at this one and be like, yes, I can do this one. So in the vault one, I did have a puzzle in there, but I worked with the extremely talented Maureen Connors. She's awesome, and she totally did the heavy lifting on that one because she is the cipher master. And she drew this really cute little treasure map for it. And we still have one prize left to give away on that one. So if anybody else can solve it, you can get a Vault 1 coin. And then, so for the Vault 2, we decided to split up. We're in the same section of the book, but we split up. And so mine's called On the Trail. And basically, it's just a little cute little story about having an open heart and an agile mind and finding the fairies so you can have tea with them. And my prize, it's kind of also a mystery prize. It goes along with the theme of the puzzle, so I don't want to give too much away. But I would value it at over $100 for first prize. And then second and third place will get one of the Vault 2 coins. So
Cool.
yeah, I'm really excited for people to try it. I can't wait because it is like when you see that people are playing it and having a good time, it just really makes you feel awesome to bring other people joy. That's like my favorite thing. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And people don't. I'm not giving towns out, but for people who are curious, Lindsay is based out of Atlanta area.
Yep.
One of my favorite places to visit. And
gotta come back. We got places to go, man.
I know. The other thing too, like she mentioned, Maureen, Erico, you'll have to remind me, has a St. Louis theory that I won't share online, but we'll talk.
We'll go. Okay.
You would love her. She's got another one of these kind of creative minds that are just holy moly guacamole, just unbelievable. So, and I can't thank you enough because I could have the worst day. I'll text Lindsay. Lindsay will be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Da 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 da. So, her, Tony, Sunday, you guys are just you light up my life.
You guys are all my online besties too. So sending all the love.
Exactly. I appreciate it. So, and I don't mean to be, I'm trying to be nice when I say this, but gosh dang, Sunday created this thing and had this vision, and without her, we wouldn't be here.
You guys, you keep saying that, but really, I mean, all I said, okay, anybody that knows me has heard this. I know this is a crazy idea, but like, and yeah, that's all it was. I was like, hey, this is a crazy idea. Anybody want to make a book? And then like 20 people said, yeah. And we're like, okay, I guess we need a new Facebook group for that. And then that's what I did. That's like, so no, I'm not. Yeah. Like I'm just the kid that's like, hey, you want to come play? Like I had this crazy idea.
That works. You helped make a lot of us legitimate. You know, you made us published authors and published. We're internationally known, and we know how to rock a microphone.
That's right. Okay, yeah. I do want to say that part of the whole reason why the whole Vault project came about was that I had a friend that contacted me, and she said, I want to write a book. I need somebody to make some puzzles for it. Do you want to do it? And I was just like, I do. Do you think I can do that? Like, okay, I will do that. Like her confidence of like, we're going to do it. Let's just do it. Was really like the thing that put me over the top where I was like, okay, we're going to do this. And we did, and that was the bookshop. But so as soon as that was published, I was like, oh my gosh, for real? Anybody that wants to do this really should. Like you really should. I mean, there's work to it, of course, with all things, but it's totally achievable. Like, yeah, it's so like that's part of the whole thing where I went back to Mind Games and I was like, hey, anybody want to make a book? Because this is a pretty great feeling to make a book, to be in a book and have a book. So yeah, and then the Vault 2 came along, and yeah, it's been great. We are already talking about the Vault 3, which is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, so we're just hanging out and having fun. I mean, you can't get much better than this. You go and you hang out with your friends, and you like.
There's something addicting about whenever you catch a hint, catch a clue, like when you get onto something, there is something addicting with that. The competitiveness is there, but I think it's in a fun way.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Sorry. I have a new puppy, so there's no.
Oh,
She's been quiet this long. Okay,
that's
she's
so
talking.
funny.
She's like, hey.
So tell us about your puzzle.
Mine?
Yeah.
I do not think my puzzle will be the first to be solved. The light did something weird. Okay. I don't think my puzzle will be the first to be solved because my puzzle I have one page in the book, and it basically just says, "Did you catch my puzzle? Did you see it?" Like, so you have to I think you'll have to like spend a little time with the book to catch my puzzle, and but it's definitely on the. I like to build puzzles in the what I kind of think of like the fun zone, like 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, something like that. So this is Winnie. I think. Okay.
He's precious.
She may be in the stream more than we want, but yeah. So I like to build them in that region. So it is definitely within that area of difficulty, and I hope it's fun. So
I think and I don't want to give too much away, but there are little pieces of this book where like there are little different other things in this book, little puzzle here, little puzzle there, that are hidden, that for the curious mind who actually figure that out, I'm kind of curious to see if anybody's going to pick up on some of that stuff. So I'm not saying anything else.
As a puzzle maker, it's kind of weird because like you never really want to do the same thing twice, or at least I haven't been around in it long enough to like want to make the same puzzle or similar puzzle again. But in the first book, so I will say in the first book I was testing out red herrings and just testing the whole idea, like, can you use them? Do people use them? Is it solvable? That kind of thing. And so I did put in the cracked section, which I'm really excited about, the behind the scenes section that's in book 2. There's a behind the scenes section from book 1, and it has some of the puzzles, and so the redfish puzzles are all in there. One of them's not solved yet, but it's kind of fun. It was fun to go into kind of a diagram of that puzzle and kind of like, okay, if I I'll give you a hint to take out the red herring. And if I remove this camouflage layer that puzzle makers put in to just kind of be like, to keep you from immediately seeing the pattern, then this is what the puzzle would have looked like. So yeah, so it's still solvable. And I mean, like there's still open prizes available for it. And I hope somebody likes it, because I think that's one of the game board is what it's called. I think it's my favorite puzzle I've ever made. So I hope somebody solves it.
That's awesome.
Now that we got rid of those nasty red herrings.
Well, you just brought up a very cool point. And I'm going to let a little bit of the cat out of the bag here. The book 2 has cracked the leaderboard up until a certain date. So if you made the leaderboard up until like last month, you're actually in the book. You get you're in the leaderboard, so that's cool. And then kind of like what you were saying with book 1, you can go ask the authors of stuff that's solved. You can, that whole crack section is genius. It's absolutely. It makes book 2 a how-to figure out puzzles from book 1. It totally, if you're trying to figure out how to do stuff, get both books and look back at somebody who made a puzzle, and then you can see what they're doing on the second puzzle. So that was another genius idea that I didn't have, that maybe Sunday had. But well done, well done. And the book just looks cool. You know, it looks more. Tony had this idea of like hunting down fairies and elves, and we were trying to kind of piecemeal it and put it together. And so it kind of, I blame Tony for the book actually being very cohesive this time. It looks good. So we're pretty excited about that. And what are your puzzles prizes? Did I miss that?
For me, yes. I have 5. I'll be giving the coin, the Vault 2 commemorative coin, to the first 5 people that solve my puzzle.
And the coin's cool.
The coin is super cool. We should also probably talk about something that is really cool, and like none of us had any idea was going to happen. The other night when we were on the Calazar stream, what they have done for us. Let me get the slide. Let's see, I have a slide.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
Man, for anybody that didn't watch this stream, we went on and we said, well, we have over $500 in cash prizes. And I think they asked like over 500. And I was like, yeah, we have 540. And then K-Pro sends a text to Mike, and it's like, make up the difference. Make it 1,000. So now their book is $1,000 prizes. So they gave us like, what is the difference? Like $460 to make a prize. And so, yeah, we ended up taking the lion's share of it. And then we're kind of doing like a grand prize for whoever solves the most puzzles in the shortest amount of time will get this Calazar's treasure cache, and which is really exciting. And it's, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that, but it's really super exciting. I can't believe they did that.
You'll like and follow them right now to say thank you.
Oh God, yeah. Go
Absolutely.
check those guys out.
Yeah.
I picture, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm picturing Sean Leonard in his bat cave, freaking out right now, trying to order the book on, next day delivery.
Yeah.
And because this is real gold we're talking about, right?
It is. Yeah. Yep. Real gold. And yeah, a lot of it. So it's a big stack of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Sean, oh my gosh, like there were several people that did really well in the in the first book, and we're on that leaderboard a bunch. Yeah. So I cannot wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I love that this prize is designed to be guaranteed to be given away, like this book. Like, yeah, so it will definitely be given away before the next Vault 3 comes out. So that's exciting.
What we may want to do is just set a deadline of, hey, who got the most XYZ on July 1 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we said like 1 year, basically a little shy of a year from the release of this book, unless someone is the first to solve the whole book. And then obviously they would claim it upon solving the whole book.
So am I ineligible?
Yes.
I just think that when you guys were debating on what to do, to actually have a puzzle, a book where like you can win actual gold. Holy crap, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty great. Plus, this is the coin that we're talking about. So the Vault 2 commemorative coin. Also, we want to give a book away. So what do you guys want to do? Like everybody that subscribes to the Vault YouTube channel is entered in the drawing to return the book. Yeah, let's do that.
Because we're going to start doing videos from the YouTube channel, kind of like, I would do the mini hunts, because Facebook's getting a little weird with doing live videos and uploading videos and all that, where I think YouTube has always been just a mainstay to do podcasting and streaming. And so I think that would be perfect. Let's do, pick in 24 hours. We'll pick somebody to win, I guess, who signs up on the YouTube subscriber page.
Sure.
And if you see Rev Roland as a YouTube page, that's not me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Did you tell us about your puzzle this time, Reverend Ken?
No, I did not. Oh, I think Sean Leonard just. Oh, dude. Sean Leonard, first of all, I will tell you about my puzzle, but Sean Leonard is one of those guys who just absolutely amazing. There was one point in the leaderboard where I was just like, this dude really gets it. Like, he's in, it's a Saturday night and he's like, I could go see a movie or I could figure out some stuff and win some treasures. And I just figure like he's just barreled in and just locked in and locked and loaded. That's the kind of guy, if you've ever got to build a treasure or go find a treasure or anything like that, that should be one of your first phone calls, that guy. I think, I definitely think very impressive, sir.
Sean won our grand prize in book 1. And so he has his very own brass camel. And we got this great letter from him. We got this great letter from him. It's also, he wrote up a little bit about it for the cracked section of book 2, but about how his kids loved the camel so much and how it was a special part of their, I believe it was their Christmas meal. And it just like made me so happy that it went to somebody who was like, this is so cool, rather than someone who was like, I didn't want a camel, but okay. So yeah,
that's
good
awesome.
job, Sean.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I see Sean in the comments. Do we have any other winners in the comments?
I thought I saw somebody popped up and I was yapping, so they're coming.
Who else is one of all prize? Tell us of your glory.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have a few
This
people.
isn't getting you out of telling us about your puzzle, Ken.
Dang it! I was this close. Mary Dubé!
I fell right into it. This is why I make puzzles, don't solve them.
Oh my God! And here they come. They're all like, "Hey, how you doing? How are you?" All these names that are coming up right now. JB, leaderboard stuff. These guys are just absolutely. They make us kind of like what you said. It's so good to see somebody who is like, oh my God, this is a brass camel, holy cow, as opposed to somebody who's going to be like, what is this crap? Because we're both
so cool.
We're all Goonies at heart, and we all want to find that treasure. So I think that just to be a part of this community that we all created, and the people reading the book as well. We can't thank you guys enough, really. Can I get out of my interview now?
Nope.
Okay, so here's what I did, and I totally went the exact opposite route of what Sunday was talking about. Nobody figured out my puzzle, and so I thought I was going to, in book 3, I have a totally different thing I'm going to do, and I've already figured it out, and it's absolutely insane, and you guys will hate me even more than what you do now. Candy just ordered her book. Can I finish talking about awesome sauce? Awesome. So my puzzle, the reason why I had a few people ask me for clues, and I'm kind of more of a subtle puzzle person. And okay, this is also something that is bothering me in the book, and I saw this a week ago, and it really bothered me. I really got to know who Dragon Lady is. I'm picturing somebody who either is just like a samurai warrior person who's like ready with the sword and everything. I don't know. So my puzzle, I will shut up here. My puzzle is I wanted to bring everybody in There's a couple of different parts to it. The first part, I think everybody understands how to do it. Everybody falls in love with the puzzle. They get that aha moment. And then the second part, there are a couple people who figured it out and kind of in what direction they need to go. But for the most part, I think people are just hitting the booze and hitting the sauce and are just upset that they're like, what is wrong with this hippie who had this crazy idea? And I have had more crazy wrong answers than I could even possibly imagine. Some of this stuff was like, if you take the number 9 and times it by 15 and then do a 35, the cipher that you have is the circumference of the pot. And I'm like, I went to public school. I am not that smart. So what I did was I made the same puzzle differently in book 2. So when you get book 2, if you figure out how to do the puzzle in either book 1 or book 2, you can then work back and get both puzzles.
There you go.
And that's what I
What
did.
a
So I
twist.
figured it would be an easy peasy lemon squeezy. I really, when I first created my puzzle, I thought, honest to God, I thought my puzzle was easy. I was a little embarrassed by it because I was like, well, I get to say this now because I got official word. I did a wedding in Cleveland. We all went to go to Cleveland and go see George from the Secret Group and his wife Rachel gave me the honor of marrying them. And they did these vows that just to this day are my absolute favorite vows. They were just unbelievable. I don't cry easy. Okay, I do.
Yes, you do.
But these guys were so fabulous in the way they wrote their vows. It inspired my puzzle. So, but I didn't want to tell anybody that's where I got it from because I didn't want people going back to George and Rachel and being like, "Hey, what does this mean? What does that mean?" Because to be honest with you, they don't know how to do my puzzle either. It's just those guys inspired it. So, and so when I did that and I made puzzle number 2 kind of the same way with the same, you just got to take the same path. And I'm telling you, if you can figure out one, you can figure out the other. And holy moly, you're rich because both prizes $100. So that's 200 cash money right there. So
Nice.
Kate ordered our book, having it in Tuesday. That's awesome. So
And
that's what
also-
I did. I created the same puzzle.
And somebody please solve these because I am dying to know the answer. I can't figure it out either.
There was one person, well, actually, there were a couple people who had the right idea, but right key, but the wrong keyhole.
Hmm.
That's what I will say. And everything is important. The stuff you don't think is important is important. And someday, I have in my safe, I have the solution for the Vault 1, and it says if Rev Ken gets hit by a bus, open this. So I will put this week. I am putting the solution for book 2, and it'll say if Rev Ken gets hit by a train, open this. So that's what that's my puzzle in a nutshell. But it's fun to talk to people, and I'll go back and forth. And if somebody emails me a solution, I will, thanks for trying. And I don't go into detail, but happy to give shout outs and help where I can. But if this puzzle becomes a year and nobody solved either puzzle, I really have to think about my puzzle creating abilities. And hold on. Mr. George Ward, I just mentioned, he's broken into Rev Ken's safe and currently has the solution. Oh, crap. I heard something late last night when I was trying to sleep. There was some fumbling going around. Now, big shout out to George and Rachel, who were the inspiration for this puzzle. They really were. And just, I can't thank them enough for Cleveland. And I can't thank him enough for the tribute hunt as well, or the anniversary hunt, because that really changed my life, made me a Goonie. And we're probably going back at some point in April. I'm hoping me and the missus can head down there.
And it brought a lot of us on this call together. Like that's what
true.
You guys.
Yeah, what puzzles haven't been solved from book one? I don't know that answer.
Oh, so if you check on the leaderboard, 3 puzzles from book one have not been solved at all. That is correct. If you look at the leaderboard and I can confirm that, we still have open puzzles that have not been solved. And I know Nicholas's puzzle just got hit. Just got solved.
Yeah.
So there's a few still out there. So what happens, Jared, is I post the leaderboard. I try to post the leaderboard every week. If somebody hits it, I'll post it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but I always try to put the new leaderboard in at least on Friday or Saturday, just so that people can continue to read and get those answers or keep working on that puzzle. And I will say, because I know you're kind of new to the group, if I'm not mistaken, if you get book one and you go through it and you see something's been solved, you can reach out to any of the authors and say, hey, what were you thinking here? How do you work this back? What was the thought process here? Our books are now really, what's, for lack of a better word, a student manual, right? But you can take these books and kind of learn how to do puzzles and go from there. So we're glad to have you. And if I'm not mistaken, his name on Discord was like Obsessed Jared.
Yeah, Jared does not need an instruction manual. We'll keep the instruction manual away from Jared.
Awesome.
He knows what he's doing.
That is right in my wheelhouse. I love that crazy. That is awesome. So
Yes.
that is my puzzle in a nutshell. And George apparently now has the answer because he broke into my house at some point.
He's gonna bury it with the anniversary hunt treasure. So.
Oh crap! Then I will not know what the answer to my puzzle is. Although I got a great theory.
I'm looking at the leaderboard now, and so Love is unsolved. That's Ken's $100 prize, I think, if I'm remembering right.
That's correct.
And then, so these are the ones that have the first place prize still available. Love, a toast to Code Bar, and a Red Fish, the game board. So, and then there's several that still have prize positions still available. And generally that's generally like a Vault 1 coin in most cases, because I think it looks like first place has been taken and everything else.
Yeah. Hey, and I just got an email from Tim. The email is up and running, so that's also we're going to connect with everybody in different ways, and what did you say Sunday? We created a brand.
Yeah, that's kind of the funniest thing that kind of like came out of the Vault 2 is once we did that, once we created the second book, then you link it on Amazon as a series. Then we're looking at like, well, I guess we could get what are all the pieces that we were thinking about getting? Anyhow, so it's kind of like it was kind of surreal to think to realize we sort of created a brand. Like, now we're the Vault. So that was kind of surreal the other day to think
The
of.
Vault Collective.
Mm-hmm.
You will be assimilated. Okay, that's total Star Trek nerd stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey Jason. So each puzzle has its own set of instructions and its own way to submit. Generally, it's just email straight to the author that created that puzzle. So yep, but it's all explained in the book.
Heck yeah. And again, I love the fact that Heather thought that she solved Ken's puzzle. She spilled coffee all over it. It was a crazy wrong answer. First off, that's coffee abuse. Which, if you know anything about me, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
That's a good question too, Kate. Vault server, we're on Discord. I try to, if I post something on Facebook, I also post it on Discord just so that we're all on the same page and nobody gets any extra stuff. But we all also have Discord channels for each puzzle. So if you want to reach out to somebody directly or work as a group to kind of help solve a puzzle, that also works too. We've done mini hunts where people have worked together as well. So I'll do like a RevKen prize pack. It won't be anything like large, but we'll do like mini hunts throughout the year. And so we encourage you guys to kind of talk amongst yourselves, work as a community. Somebody become best friends with Sean Leonard because holy moly, that guy knows stuff. But there's a lot of people in this group who are just professional smarty pants people who just impress me every day when you guys can figure it out because I can't figure out all the puzzles. So it's very cool when you guys do. It really is. But go check out on Discord, Facebook page. We are now going to have the YouTube page here. We want you guys to like. And Sunday mentioned earlier, we're going to pick 24 hours from now. We're going to pick a winner and we'll send out a free book as well.
We should probably do a shout out to our fellow authors.
Yeah.
Do a a roll call.
I'm glad we got to see Unicorn.
Me too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
In Canada, no doubt.
That's awesome.
So Maureen Connors, maybe Lindsay should chat about her for a second.
She's one of those super smarty pants people. She is awesome. I call her my sister from another mister because when we met in Cleveland, we just like clicked. It's like, yep, we've known each other forever. But yeah, she made a really cool puzzle that I'm still like, she sent it to me to test and I'm still working on it. So it's a good puzzle. And her daughter did some of the illustrations, Erin. So it's so cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Awesome. Awesome. Did we lose Chantel?
I think so.
Oh, I think
She
we
might come
did.
back in.
Her and Mike are from Massachusetts, and again, if you follow their page, their separate page, they do like boots on the ground hunts and other armchair hunts. It's very cool. Massachusetts area, shout out to New England, word. But they are unbelievable. I would like to talk. Oh, somebody's getting their book on Monday. That's awesome. I'd like to talk to a minute for. Oh, Chantel's back. I just gave you a shout out,
Internet.
and your husband, about going and checking out. Do you guys have a web page that they can check out?
No website, but we use Facebook primarily. Just Find Nobody's Treasure.
Very cool.
You guys have channels on like a lot of the Discords, like Calazar's and Mysterious Writings, right?
Yeah, actually, Jenny put one up for us under Find Nobody's Treasure Hunts.
Nice.
I am not Discord savvy. My husband is, so I let him handle all the Discord stuff.
Okay.
That's computer nerd stuff. That's
Yes.
That's what I'm good at. This nerd stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Facebook's
we wanted
more my speed.
Fair enough. I wanted to give a shout out to Tony DeRosa, who is the artist. You guys will go through these books. and you'll see a lot of like designs, pictures. Tony is just absolutely amazing. And as we're kind of talking too, um, Tony is one of these guys who just his mind is he creates everything. And so if you've got an idea for like any type of art, reach out to him. He will design it, help you out with it. Also, we have a master of coin, Mr. Tim, who has helped us out on both of these books, and he kind of takes over some of the emails, and he's our professional lawyer. So don't try to sue us on any of this, but big shout out to Tim. Tim is the one who we call him the master of coin. He helps us out with coins. I'm just looking at our list here. Samantha, I wish we could have got Samantha on here.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
wish
everybody
I
knows
also got to
Samantha.
test hers, and it was amazing. So, so
Mhm.
fun.
Heather,
Everybody knows.
Tony's
Yes.
our artist. He's the one who designed the coins and the art, and you guys will love it. I promise. You guys will be amazed. So Samantha's going to talk at the Calazars conference. That's at the end of January. Is that correct?
Yeah, Treasure Con, I think. Yes. Yeah, she's going to, yeah, she's a guest speaker. Mhm.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested and you get to meet her, definitely go out to Vegas. I think it's the last weekend in January, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
Yeah, definitely go check that out. Nicholas, his puzzle just got solved
Oh
last
my
week.
gosh.
I'm in shock, and he was cool. He was giving out a quote or a clue every month or what have you. And I'm telling you, I forgot who solved it, but I think we were all
Man.
kind of in shock.
That puzzle, watching his TikTok solution video.
I
oh
saw
my
it too.
God.
It came up on my For You page. I'm like, this
So
is getting way too local. Like,
freaking smart. I mean, clever as hell. Like
yes.
my brain does not work for narrative, like for like book treasure hunt. Like if you write like a page of text, I don't know what to pick out of it, or like I don't know. And I'm watching him go through his solution, and I am like, oh my god, this is a like I get chills. Like I love puzzles. Like all I want to ever talk about is like puzzles and building puzzles and the parts of puzzles and how to design puzzles and all the things. But when I was watching him just go through and see how much he wove into that puzzle, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, he's something else. It was Aproxy Mates that solved that. It was a group of people that got together and solved that one.
Well done. Yeah, well done.
Absolutely. Jenny Kyle, we just mentioned with Mysterious Writings.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. She's got a series of books that I'm starting to go through now. I stink at ciphers. I am terrible at ciphers. She's got a book out there explaining ciphers and what this one means and what that one means. For me, I always love those books that are like Computers for Dummies or stuff like that, because my brain doesn't work like that. But that book has really kind of changed my perspective on some things. And if you ever get a chance to go check her out or get some of those books, definitely do yourself that favor.
She's the absolute best. Like no one can do what Jenny does. Like she does, well, one, she does all of it. Like she finds all the puzzles and like brings them to you, like all of them. I don't know how she does that part alone, but she's so passionate about wanting to teach people and to show, like, I don't know if like teach is totally the right word, but it's so much it's more than that. It's like just to show you small ways to look at things differently that opens up so many doors, like so many possibilities, and just to spot tiny things. So yeah, absolutely. Her book, I have it on my shelf. I'm going to go get it. But like her book is just perfect because it's like, okay, so here's a simple introductory mechanism. And here's how you spot it. You know, like if you see 3 ducks in a row, you know, then you start thinking this or whatever. So yeah, it was amazing.
This is the book I got. And
Yeah, that's the one I have.
yeah, I got to tell you, for me, it was really, I don't want to say dumbed down because that doesn't give it the respect it does. It kind of just lines out. This is what this means. This is what this cipher is. This is what this cipher is. And for me, who is terrible at ciphers, this book really helped out a lot. So I thought that was very cool. Let's see. We know Lindsay. We know Erica. We know Sunday. Where is Miss Kathy Vale?
I don't know where she is, but I can talk about her puzzle.
Go for it.
She's probably rocking it out being a mom or something. You know, she a rock star. Kathy's is beautiful. It's really fun. It's like everyone's puzzle is different, but it is unique. And okay, I can't even say what I want to say because it gives anything away. Beautiful art, really creative. Solving it is the fun. But that's what I can say about Kathy's. We all know, like, she's creative and she's really good at solving. So her puzzle is immersive. That's a word I can say. There it is.
Nice.
Good word.
Without giving clues.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
My home girl.
well, we wish she was here. She is a absolute doll. We are excited to bring this book to you guys. We are, again, you know, for us, it only goes as far as being able to get the joy out of you guys solving it. Dragon Lady, I'm going to figure out who you are.
That's not creepy at all.
Shout out again to Cal Lazar, though. Thank you so much for all you did and do.
I love that. I have this picture in my head of like a samurai warrior who's like ready to kick butt and chew gum, but she's all out of gum. But I'm telling you, I'm way too much an 80s kid, I guess. But you know, for the most part, we're nothing without you guys solving these puzzles, without you guys reading these books, without you guys doing anything. So if there's ever any questions you got on any questions at all on how to do puzzles, how to do the cracked puzzles, please reach out to the authors. Even if they're in book 1 and not in book 2 or vice versa, please, please, please. We're just here trying to create a community. That's all we're doing. A community of peace, love, and donuts.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I want a piece of donut sticker.
What was that? Oh, I think we're losing her.
Oh, no.
We lost your kiddo. What did you say? Oh.
I said we should have peace, love, and donut stickers.
Yes.
Done.
So where that comes from, Ringo
Erica's
Starr.
like, wait a second.
Yeah, I think here comes the idea. So Ringo Starr always used to end his conversations with peace and love, peace and love. And at one point he got pissed off at his fans because he's like, peace and love, I'm sending peace and love, but don't send me any more fan mail to sign or anything. I can't read it. Peace and love, peace and love. So I always close with peace and love, and then sometimes I'll add donuts. That always makes me smile.
I love it.
The Beatles. So at this point, I mean, we probably should kind of wrap up, I think. Do you guys have any last words about your puzzles or about the community or anything you'd like to add to this?
Are we going to be taking applications? It's a little soon to talk about it, I know. But are we taking applications for book 3?
I think so That's an excellent question. I know there were a couple people who thought about jumping on board, and then when the time came, it was either going to happen too quick or vice versa. I think that's a discussion for us. I think there might be somebody who, if there's somebody out there that is a puzzle person, one of us will most likely reach out and go, "Hey, you want to get in the book?" But
Right
for
on.
the most part, we'll I don't know. We'll kind of discuss that.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like, to me anyway, like I feel like the essence of the Vault projects are, they all begin with like a big O, like, hey, anybody want to do this? Like, you want to go with this? So yeah,
It's
for
worth
me,
getting involved. This community is amazing. The
Yeah.
Discord is amazing. That's where the fun's at.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So if anybody's got anything else they want to say, now's the time. Other
Okay.
than go buy book 1. My
All right.
puzzle is yet to be solved. Go buy book 2 tonight. The links are out. I already just got a letter from the New York Times that we are the best puzzle book.
Did
Just
you?
got sold at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
That is an official quote from the New York Times bestseller list.
Nice. All right. Well, you guys keep talking because I'm going to give away a coin to for everybody that's joined us tonight. We're going to go in the drawing, and let me just go down the roll call. And I'm like,
Hold on, is this a new coin you're giving out?
heck yeah, it is.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
These new coins are worth some bank too.
Man, they're slick.
Yeah.
They're slick. They're really cool.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me make sure I got everybody. And I'm super slow at this, so
Everybody.
whenever I've misspelled somebody, just we just pretend.
We won't talk.
that
We won't talk.
we're
Yeah, so
nervous.
go sign up for go subscribe to the YouTube page because that's where we're going to do the mini hunts from now on. I try to do a mini hunt once a quarter. I'm not the only one who's going to do mini hunts. We're going to hand those off. So anybody who wants to create a mini hunt, just let us know, and we'll kind of work it in. I'm trying to stall while Sundays.
Thank you.
So I'm just trying to think of what else. So yeah, a couple people asked me to give them clues on my first puzzle, and that's why I didn't give clues on my first puzzle, because the second puzzle is kind of the same way. So that's all I'll say at this point.
And if you find one, it could be a clue to both. I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Heard you.
So while we're here, my theory on the anniversary hunt.
Don't do it. No, don't.
I'm
Is
2
your
hours
letter
away.
F?
I will get in the car right now.
No, Lindsay. No, we're not talking. No.
Yeah, I think we're yeah. I think we're
Me and you
close.
do need to talk though, because I changed my letter. But we'll talk about that later.
Ooh.
I know.
Well, you got to tell people what the anniversary hunt is.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
So as for those of you who are unaware, the secret community, Byron Price wrote this book, The Secret, many, many moons ago, and 12 treasures, 12 poems and 12 paintings, and you figure those out and you can find the 12 treasures. 3 of the treasures have been solved. There's still whatever that math is after 12. I'm teasing. 9 treasures open. And so George and Arthur put together an anniversary hunt that if you catch on board now, I'm selling this terribly because I'm going to go find this, and that's why I'm not explaining anything to anybody. No, it's a really cool treasure hunt. Arthur passed, and long story short, if you do your research, the treasure is in South Carolina, And there are some of us who have been there hunting this treasure down. But it's really an eventful. It's so well done. It's just that thing down and find that thing at this point. So that's the worst way to explain this treasure hunt. It's a really cool, really well thought out treasure hunt that brings you to South Carolina, to the hometown of one of my all-time favorite baseball players, Jim Rice. And there's a whole story. If you look up I won't go into detail, but there's a whole story about why I'm in love with this treasure hunt. And we were looking at a spot, and I turned around, and on the building behind me was E. Duck Cooley police training facility. And I come to find out that was my dad's name who passed away. And the last baseball game we went to was the baseball player who I just mentioned. So
And
I
that's on
cried
the
like a
same
girl.
road.
What's that?
And that's on the same road, isn't it?
Yes. So that was Jim Rice Parkway, and I bawled.
Absolutely.
I just
Absolutely.
I had
Now,
my dad back for a
was-
day.
Was that your first boots on the ground hunt, or had you tried the OG?
No. So well, I live in St. Louis now, as you're aware. Shout out St. Louis, word. I for years hunted Forest Park. She's ready, but
We stalled enough. Showtime, baby.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know how to hide it. Let me just hide it for a second. Okay, go
no,
ahead.
you're fine. So I hunted Forest Park for years, thinking it was part of the secret.
I feel
And
you.
I used to dress up in like a hard hat, vest, because you can go to jail and you can get fined now for doing stuff over there. So I used
I
to
think
dress
it's
up. I used to
5,000
look
now.
like one of the village people with a pokey poke, or as Rachel calls it, pokey sticking or something. So, but I used to do that in St. Louis all the time. And then where I grew up, we used to go to Boston all the time, but we weren't even close.
Oh, for like the Boston one?
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
Because
so
had I known what
you've
5
been doing this
steps
for a
was,
while.
oh, I'm an old fart.
I didn't mean it like that.
Like I'm probably the
Like, dang, a while.
I'm sorry.
in dog years,
I'm
dead.
just joking.
I get nervous online.
I'm just joking. I didn't mean. We're all friends. Like, we don't mean anything by it.
No.
Like,
No, in dog years, dead. I'm an old dude. I'm an old hippie. I grew up in the 70s and the 80s. So, but
okay.
but a perpetual 5-year-old.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Spin
All right.
that wheel.
So so Nick was here. He's watching. So he heard us bragging on him.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, let me get back over to the right page. All right, y'all ready? Let's see for a coin. Click.
Oh, that is mesmerizing.
Yay! Yay, Kate. Okay, if you want to, let's see. I was going to say DM me your address, but you probably don't know how to get in touch with me.
They could go on the Vault page and message you, like on Facebook or Discord.
Yeah, I can post my Facebook here too. It's like a link to me, I guess. Let's see. How do I do that?
I need to know who Pug Daisy is because we need to be best friends because I also have a pug.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Wasn't there somebody on the it was like Pugzilla or something?
That's awesome.
I'm trying to
Yay.
think.
Okay. Let's see. Kate, are you on the Discord? Like, are you gonna join that? Or let's see, we can do the Discord Facebook group, and we can also get in touch with one of us there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me do that. The vault puzzles. We'll do an invite. Nope, I won't do that. Share.
Well,
Copy. Okay.
oh, that could be Kate on the Facebook page.
There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will look for you in Discord then. Or I could probably find you. Anyway, we will track one another down. And congratulations. That's really exciting. Yeah.
It's a cool coin.
Yeah. Won one before you could win one.
That's
Before
pretty
you
cool.
could figure it out. Or whatever.
So we should probably wrap this up. But do you guys have any last words? Any last, triumph of glory type sentence out of you for your puzzle? For, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes type thing.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. Try one.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we just want you guys to
Go do some puzzles.
Yeah, absolutely. I always tell everybody, whenever I talk about this book, is go find your treasure. Because we really just want everybody to go out there, have fun, go find their treasure. Even if it's a little bitty vault coin, that can put a smile on anybody's face. So we really appreciate you. Did we lose Sunday?
No, I'm here. I'm typing and doing things. So I didn't want to make like my thinking face on the thing.
That's
I want to
funny.
do something a little bit different because I'm here by myself and I don't have anything else to do. And this is really fun. So I'm going to post the stream link in the chat. If anybody wants to come on and hang out and chat, yeah, puzzles, anything really.
So now we can talk about the secret.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
And we're super chill and we're all like, we're all super chill and fun. So if you're thinking about like joining us, please do. It is a lot of fun and we can talk about whatever and just hang out.
Ken, do you think it's in St. Louis?
What's that?
Do you think the Montreal one is in St. Louis?
No. So I used to think it
Okay,
was in
okay.
St. Was, but after hearing JJP several times mention that
Okay.
it's not in St. Louis,
Okay.
I am now looking at Montreal as the solution for that.
Okay. I was just making sure.
And it makes more sense, especially with some of the stuff that I found.
Mhm.
St. Louis would have been the perfect spot for it.
Perfect.
But
Lovely.
because of a couple of the clues that I know I've gone over, and we don't have the perfect leg eater here. That's the bottom line for me.
Mhm.
We do have pieces of the leg eater, but for Montreal, it's a different. It's actually there. It's at that
100%.
club, the
100%.
Mount Stevens Club.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I'm a big nerd.
And then
I spent many years looking in St. Louis.
No, I get it. And I decided to go toe to toe with a very experienced hunter. I'll leave the name out, but once they showed me the Expo 67 and the leg eater, it was done. It was toast.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
But I was the guy who in Cleveland asked JJP why he put Montreal or why he put Missouri in the guy's collar.
That was you?
That was me.
Oh,
And
my God.
I think there is a reason. I think he kind of did what the thought process was to make it look like a St. Louis, but there's a bunch of St. Louis stuff in Montreal. So
Oh, it was the Raceway. Yeah, like the whole. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Big
I was
big
just
nerd.
curious. I was curious. Now, me and you are gonna do a St. Louis hunt. I already know what the cask looks like and everything.
Yeah,
It's gonna
we'll have to get together and chat.
be awesome.
I don't think we're getting anybody on here to join in the
Yeah.
chat.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna extend the offer. Like we could just go off air because maybe some people don't want to do it like on YouTube. Plus, we're totally not even talking about the book anymore. So,
Yeah.
we can. Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it. And then we could do these again. My plan was to a Hellraiser video game. That's my wheelhouse right there.
Hellraiser
Oh.
puzzle box. Oh my god, can you imagine?
That is
Oh, you did it, George. That's 3 comments in a row. You have to come on now. You have to. Yeah, we'll end stream. But hey, anybody want to hang out?
I'm a big
talk
horror
secret
fan. That
stuff?
just made my night.
well, listen, everybody. We want you guys to have fun. Go enjoy the book. Any questions? Reach out to the artist. We got a lot of love for you guys, and can't thank you guys enough for doing this, for getting the book, working the puzzles. We love you. We absolutely love you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We do indeed. All right. On that note, you'll have a good night. Subscribe.
Kate, I got you.
We'll do. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a drawing for a copy of the book. 24 hours. So thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Good night,
You can always-
everybody.
Secret Santa if you've already got one. Bye bye.
Peace, love, and donuts.